I spent a lot of time holding cranes and no paper cuts.
That is a feat in itself. No paper cuts after making about 1,500 very detailed origami cranes. But it's even more impressive that Linda Binder is here to make them at all.
It's more than a project, it's a journey.
30 years ago, Linda was diagnosed with leukemia. Back then, no hospital in Colorado performed bone marrow transplants to cure leukemia. It was a very experimental procedure.
I was given 2 to 5 years to live without the transplant. With the transplant, my odds were not that great either.
At 19 years old, Linda was determined to keep living. So she left Fort Collins and put her trust in doctors and nurses in Seattle. And she made it.
When I was in Seattle, I had heard about the 1,000 paper cranes. If you fold 1,000 paper cranes, then your wish will come true.
The idea of making cranes just sat in the back of her mind.
I never did origami.
Well, after 15 months of this.
And I found that if you don't get the folds lined up, then your crane really has issues in the end. All right, so here's this guy. I've had people make mobiles out of him. The color is important because orange represents leukemia.
She did it so quickly, I could not believe it. I really couldn't.
At the beginning, it took about 10 minutes a crane, but now Linda has it down to 3 to 4 minutes per crane. The sound of each turn and fold, so comforting to Linda. But her plan went beyond just making meaningful works of art. She asked for donations, $2 a crane. Linda sold out and raised $2,000 pretty quickly.
That was my goal. I'm at $9,400 approximately, and it just keeps continuing.
Linda is still pressing and primping her paper squares before heading back to the Seattle hospital to mark the exact week 30 years ago when she had the life-saving transplant.
I am so excited to get up there and be in the place that gave me my life back.
And Linda is going to give away the thousands of dollars she has raised with her cranes to strangers, cancer patients.
When you're face to face with somebody who's currently going through it, and I'm looking at them 30 years later, I just really want to give them the hope that this is where they're going to be someday.
I am so proud of her. And I don't know how else to put it. I am. I'm so proud.
When finishing each crane, Linda makes a little wish. Well, it's a big, heartfelt wish. That the person who receives it is free from cancer now and forever. And yes, that's also her wish for herself.
All right, so here's this guy. You know, you never know what you can do until you challenge yourself.
With photojournalist Dan McKinney, Kyle Dyer, 9 News.